My name is Suraj Kumar Shaw. I have actually secured IES rank 3 in Engineering Services 2020. I'm actually from Kolkata. I actually came to know about the engineering services in my second year, and after that, I used to prepare for the engineering services. I used to go through all of the textbooks, basically the foreign authors and some of the Indian authors, um, to cover all of my technical syllabus. I have also joined the IES Master Interview Guidance Program. That is actually a very nice journey, and that has actually helped me in technical examination. Apart from that, I have also taken one aptitude book from the IES Master, and that actually also helps me in cracking the GATE examination at the same time IES Master examinations. And I am very much thankful to the IES Master for the interview guidance which they have supported me at free of cost, and that is actually one of the best thing I see in IES Master.
Congratulations, Suraj Kumar Shaw, on securing All India Rank 3 in ESE 2020 from Mechanical Engineering Branch.
Thank you, man.
When did you decide to go for engineering services?
Actually, know about the ESC from the very beginning, just like my from my higher secondary. But I seriously start preparing from my second year of engineering.
How did you come to know about ESE?
Basically, first time I came to know about the ESC from my one of my chemistry teachers when I actually used to prepare for the competitive examinations, just like IIT and WBJE. Then one of my teacher told me about the ESC.
Why did you choose to prepare for ESE?
The first of the reason is that this is the most prestigious job for the engineers in India. I don't know any prestigious job for engineers which is better than this, basically. And the fame which you get is also very nice, and also the status in the society is very high, and at the same time, it actually gives us some platform to do something about our country. So these are all of the reasons for which I have joined the engineering services.
How did you start your preparation in second year?
Basically, from the second year, the first thing which I have done is to know the syllabus. I just take out a printout of the syllabus, used to analyze it, that what are all of the syllabus, what are some of the subjects which I have to focus, and then from the second year, I used to basically read the textbooks, and from the textbooks, I got a huge amount of knowledge that is actually needed for the engineering services examinations. So it's basically the textbook that actually helped me in cracking the examinations.
What was your study schedule?
In second year and third year, it was just normal. Means normally I used to study because the time is a huge time. I used to get a huge amount of time. So it's just normal study. Just like from my college, I used to come at 6, and from 6 to 10 every day, 4 to 5 hours I used to study. And on the weekdays, that on the holidays, I used to study for 7 to 8 hours, just like that. Now, finally, after my fourth year first semester, I used to study a lot. Means it's a late night, up to late night study. Means up to 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. It goes like that. Because I have to cover a huge amount of syllabus. I used to revise them thoroughly many times. So this is how it changed from second year. Third year is mostly normal. From fourth year first semester, that means before the 6 or 7 months, the intensity increases a lot, or most probably say from 3 to 4 months before the examination, the intensity increases a lot.
What was your strategy?
If I compare the syllabus of the university and the syllabus of engineering services, they are mostly parallel. Means or approximately 95% convergence is there. So if we follow strictly our college schedule and our college syllabus, and the most important thing is the textbook. If we go through all of the textbooks, then I think that it is very easy to crack. There are some of the subjects I think that we need some help from outside, but apart from that, there are many subjects which can be done from the college itself. So I think that I generally used to go basically with the college schedule. That in my second year there are fluid mechanics, thermodynamics. Then there are many also other subjects. Heat transfer was also there. So the syllabus was converging, and my college actually helps me to crack this examination a lot.
How did you synchronize your college studies with ESE preparation?
मैं जब सेकेंड ईयर में था तब हमारी जो सिलेबस जो आती थी दैट इज एक्चुअली फार मोर देन द सिलेबस ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज बेसिकली. There are some topic of engineering services who are not included, but there are many topics which are actually included. तो जैसे जैसे कॉलेज में पढ़ाई होता था वैसे वैसे मैं करते आता था. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम जैसे कि फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स हमारी सेकेंड ईयर में खत्म हो गई, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स पढ़ना छोड़ दिया. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट मैं जैसे सेकेंड ईयर, सेकेंड सेमिस्टर, थर्ड सेमिस्टर, मतलब all throughout my engineering career or my engineering course, I used to revise those subjects ताकि मैं उसमें और ज़्यादा grasp कर सकूं, because it is very difficult to grasp a subject at once. तो मैं मतलब मैं पढ़ते चला गया एक एक सब्जेक्ट को, जैसे जैसे आते गए कॉलेज में आते तो उस समय स्टार्ट करते थे, और अप टिल द final selection of my engineering services, I used to read all of those subjects. Fluid mechanics हो या चाहे heat transfer हो, thermodynamics हो, चाहे production हो. I used to just add value every day in that subject. If I can't understand some topic, I used to refer the YouTube videos. And generally, I used to prefer the foreign authors, not the Indian authors for the examination.
How did IES Master help you?
आईएएस मास्टर की प्रीवियस ईयर्स की बुक मैंने देखी थी, और वहां से मैंने एक बुक लिया था, दैट इज द ऑफ एप्टीट्यूड, एंड दैट एप्टीट्यूड एक्चुअली हेल्प्स मी अ लॉट. आई कैन सी अ लॉट ऑफ there are a lot of things that are actually explained in a very nice way, so that is actually helps me in cracking the aptitude sections. So मैंने पूरा एप्टीट्यूड जो ही मैंने किया था वो सब आईएएस मास्टर के बुक से ही मैंने किया था. And I know that IES Master is also one of the best institute for, actually it is only for the engineering services. तो मैं इसके कंटेंट भी थोड़े बहुत मैं देखता आता था, जैसे कि कोई नोट्स वगैरह हो गए जो कि ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल था IES Master की, वही मैं थोड़ा बहुत देखता रहता था.
How would you compare IES Master's study material with UPSC exam?
If I see the IES Master, जैसे मैंने एक बुक इस्तेमाल किया था, तो वो एक बुक मैंने देखा था कि फ्रॉम द यूपीएससी हो जाए या फिर गेट हो, मतलब दे एक्चुअली मैच द लेवल, और दे आर एक्चुअली अबव द लेवल एक्चुअली. Those are actually for any company examination, not for GATE and engineering services, but for any company examination. I think that that much is almost sufficient. Approximately 90% is sufficient for every company examinations, and generally for engineering services and GATE, I think that is sufficient, because that is the only source from where I have learned the aptitude section and used to practice also.
What was your strategy for ESE prelims?
ESE prelims के लिए बेसिकली मैंने 3 महीने पहले से उसकी मतलब रिगरस स्टार्टिंग मैंने की थी. जैसे कि टेस्ट सीरीज होती है, तो टेस्ट सीरीज में काफ़ी ज़्यादा वहाँ पर लगाता था मैं. जितना भी हो सके टेस्ट सीरीज में देता था, वहाँ पर अपना एनालाइज करता था कि मतलब कहाँ पर मैं लैग कर रहा हूँ, क्या ऐसी खामियां है मेरे अंदर. उसके बाद मैं ये सी प्रीलिम्स को देखूँ तो वहाँ पर 2 सेक्शन बेसिकली होते हैं. The first section is the general studies, and the second section is technical. In the general studies, there are 10 subjects. So apart from mathematics and aptitude, they are common in GATE also. So जो भी aspirant GATE की preparation कर रहे हैं उनके लिए tough नहीं होगा. But the 10 subjects, just like environmental science, then material science, then there are project management. So actually, from the books and from the YouTube video, they actually helps me a lot, and Google is also there. So I used to actually refer all of the sources for the general studies.
What was your strategy for ESE GS?
For the preparation of general studies, पहले तो आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा कि अराउंड 40 मार्क्स 200 मार्क्स की होती है, तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 40 प्लस मार्क्स ये आपकी मैथमेटिक्स सेक्शन और आपकी जो ये एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन होती है वही लेके जाती है. तो यदि आपका मैथमेटिक्स और एप्टीट्यूड यदि स्ट्रांग है, देन यू कैन इजीली स्कोर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 40, एंड फॉर द सिलेक्शन यू हैव टू अप्रोक्सीमेटली स्कोर 100 और 110. ये आपको दिमाग में लेकर चलना है बेसिकली. तो आपके 40 मार्क्स यहाँ पे अगर होगा, 40 में यदि आप 35 भी यदि लाते हो, तो नाउ यू नीड अप्रोक्सीमेटली 80 मार्क्स. सो फ्रॉम द 140 फ्रॉम द अप्रोक्सीमेटली 160 यू नीड 85 मार्क्स. उस 85 मार्क्स में कुछ सब्जेक्ट लाइक एनवायरमेंटल साइंस, number one. Number two is design, drawing, and safety. Then material science. ये तीन ऐसे सब्जेक्ट है, और फर्स्ट और देन द प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट, ये चार ऐसे सब्जेक्ट है जो कि मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में भी मतलब पढ़ाया जाता है बेसिकली, अगर मैं देखूँ तो. एंड दो आर वेरी बेसिक सब्जेक्ट, दे आर नॉट वेरी टफ टू ग्रैप्स. उसके बाद कुछ सब्जेक्ट जैसे आईसीटी, उसके बाद और भी दो चार सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, तो दोज आर somewhat difficult to grasp, but at the same time not too much difficult. If someone gives say 2 hours of study daily for this kind of subjects, or 1 hour of study daily, then I think that he can easily grasp that subject.
What was your strategy for ESE mains?
मैं इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज मेंस की यदि बात करूँ तो वहाँ पर बेसिकली टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट ही होती है, एंड दैट टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट्स एक्चुअली नीड ह्यूज डेप्थ. सो पहले तो मैं एस्पिरेंट्स को बोलूँगा कि वो उस डेप्थ को सबसे पहले वो समझे. And in engineering services mains, you have to go through the textbook, because textbook is the only key for the success in engineering services mains. टेक्स्ट में आपको thoroughly आपको हर एक कॉन्सेप्ट को आपको समझना है, एंड एट द सेम टाइम जितने भी अनसॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स है, सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स है बेसिकली, या फिर अनसॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स, वो सब आपको सॉल्व आपको करते रहना है, बिकॉज इट मे हैपन दैट यू गेट सम ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम्स फ्रॉम द सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम फ्रॉम द solve problems of the textbook, and then you have to also rigorously go through the test series, because you cannot ignore the ignorance of the test series. Test series is very very important. You cannot even ignore a single test during your preparation. The test is so much important as far as maths is concerned.
What was your mantra for getting good rank?
The mantra is just dedication and the right planning. You have to plan in the right direction. You don't need to just depend upon any coaching center and just like anything that they will simply teach you and feed you. They may teach you something, but at the same time you have to put the effort from your side also. They will do most of the job, but basically you are actually the decider of your success. And along with, if anyone follow any coaching, they along with that coaching they have to follow the textbook. Without textbook, I think that it is almost impossible to get the examination.
Tell us about your UPSC interview hall experience.
In UPSC interview hall, basically when anyone first reached there, they used to first check that whether the candidate is true or not. Then they used to enter. Then they used to go for the verification. All of the documents were done there, and in UPSC hall, you can actually we got all of the facilities. Just like there are tea, there are coffee, there are water, everything, and we are treated in a very nice way. And then there are some persons who take us one by one to the interview room, and there are panels who are sitting there. The chairman actually first used to ask me general questions uh, to just make me comfortable, and after that there are technical staff who simply ask me the technical questions, basically saying there was no general studies question, only technical questions were there. So basically, I want to say that anyone who is preparing for the UPSC engineering services, they should actually go for both the technical at the same time non-technical, because it doesn't say that what they are. So actually, we have to ready for everything, technical, non-technical, everything, just like that.
How did IES Masters interview guidance program help you?
As far as the IES Master Interview Guidance Program is concerned, I think that it is a very well designed, and the faculties who has been assigned, they also asked me almost a similar question, almost a similar way, not the similar question, what has been asked to me in the UPSC interview. Uh, and I think that IES Master actually provides one of the best interview guidance program as far as this COVID situation is concerned, because there are many institutes who doesn't provide the online guidance program, and I have given somewhat 2 to 3 interview on IS Master platform, and my experience was really very nice. They actually motivated me in a very nice way. They actually told about my weaknesses. At the at the end of the interview guidance program, IS Master also used to provide me a sheet of separate panelists where they write our weaknesses at the same time, write our write our strong zone. So that's actually that actually help us to track about our weaknesses and about our strong zone. So I think that IS Master actually helps me a lot in cracking the examinations.
How did you handle pressure in exam hall?
मैं प्रीलिम्स की बात करूँ तो मतलब मैं जस्ट प्रिपरेशन मेरी हो गई थी और मैं जस्ट गया था एग्जाम देने जस्ट I just know that I have to give the 100%. There are no target that I have to secure this much marks. Just मेरे दिमाग में यही था that I have to give my best. That's it. मेंस में भी लगभग यही था. I have to just give my best. जो क्वेश्चन पहले आते थे वो मैं पहले करूंगा या प्रीलिम्स हो या मेंस हो और जो क्वेश्चन मुझे टफ लगते थे मैं बाद में करूंगा. Or in interview guidance during the interview actually I have taken a lot of interview in IS Master, so that actually helps me a lot to get out of the fear of the interview. तो IS मास्टर हेल्प्स मी अलॉट. और उसके बाद इंटरव्यू में जाने के बाद थोड़ी मतलब फियर तो होती ही है, लेकिन चेयरमैन जो होते हैं वो हमें काफ़ी कंफर्टेबल कर देते हैं. सो बेसिकली इसमें ज़्यादा डरने की कोई बात नहीं है. Because if someone go for interview guidance program or तो that is actually enough. मतलब उतना कोई फियर होने की कोई बात नहीं है. हालांकि रहती है थोड़ी बहुत पहली पहली बार जब जाते हैं तो, बट उतनी कोई मतलब ऐसी कोई होने की जरूरत नहीं है फियर.
Can a non-IITian also get a good rank in ESE?
ये पूरा एक मिथ है. यदि हम देखें जो भी रैंकर्स होते हैं, मतलब यदि हम इस तरह से 38 ही हम देखें तो there are very few IITians. So if someone has a myth that IITians can crack, then this is completely a myth. Even there are very less IITians who can crack. Basically, I want to say. Of course, if you are from a reputed college just like IIT or Jadavpur University just like me, so you get some kind of some amount of benefit, but not much. It is only your dedication that actually helps you to crack the examination. Because if this is the fact that the IITians क्रैक कर पाते, तो 38 स्टूडेंट में से आपको 38 ही आपको IITians मिलते हैं. लेकिन ऐसा होता नहीं है. आपको 38 में से ये क्या फिर जो ऐसे लोग मिलेंगे जो कि IITians हैं, बाकी लोग नहीं है. और वो भी आपको ऐसे मिलेंगे जो कि 1 or 2 ईयर ड्रॉप आउट लेके आए हैं. सो इफ समवन हैज अ मिथ कि IITians ही क्रैक कर सकते, दिस इज कंप्लीटली एक रॉन्ग परसेप्शन है. IITians or NITians is completely a wrong perception. Anybody can crack it. The fact is that you already in dedication. That's it.
How a non-IITian should prepare for ESE?
Someone not coming from such like reputed college, then he basically used to first analyze the examination patterns. Examination patterns होती क्या है, उसे पे समझना पड़ेगा कि competition कैसा है basically. और जस्ट उसे टेक्स्ट बुक जस्ट फॉलो करना है. जैसे कि मैं बोल रहा हूँ, टेक्स्ट बुक जस्ट फॉलो करे. जो भी उसके कॉलेज के मतलब एग्जामिनेशन वगैरह होते हैं उसे सही से लिखे, क्योंकि तो कॉलेज के एग्जामिनेशन सही से लिखने से ही मतलब एक राइटिंग हैबिट एक बनती है बेसिकली. सो एक्चुअली ये चाहे स्टेप्स है फॉलो यदि वो करता है तो आई थिंक दैट ही कैन क्रैक इट in the first go also. If you start from the second year, then I think that anybody can crack it in the first go, just with the dedication.
Tell us about your hobbies.
My hobbies, I used to do swimming.
Tell us about your native place.
I actually born in Bihar and brought up in Kolkata. I actually done my schooling and everything in my Kolkata. So जहाँ पे मैं रहता हूँ जस्ट उसके पास से एक रेलवे स्टेशन भी गुजरती है. So for many people it was something about horrible कि मतलब जब भी जा रही है, कभी भी आप पढ़ने बैठो, एक रेलवे का आपको एक हॉर्न आपको सुनाई देगा. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट मेरे बिल्डिंग के नीचे जस्ट गाड़ियाँ भी काफ़ी चलती है, तो वहाँ से कहीं कंजेशन होता है, काफ़ी आवाज़ें आती है. सो इट्स समथिंग अबाउट द हॉरिबल, बट आफ्टर सम टाइम आई यूज्ड टू यूज ऑफ दैट. Apart from that, Kolkata is a very nice place, and if someone living outside of Kolkata, I tell him that to visit the Kolkata and just यहाँ पे थोड़ा घूमे, and it's a very nice place.
Tell us about your family.
मेरे फैमिली में जस्ट मेरी एक बहन है, मेरे मम्मी है और मेरे पापा है। हमारी ऐसे और मेरा एक भाई भी है और मेरे अंकल भी, मतलब हमारी जॉइंट फैमिली है, तो अंकल भी हमारे साथ रहते हैं। तो जस्ट मेरे फैमिली में जस्ट इतने ही लोग हैं।
What was your family reaction when they got to know about your result?
ऑफ कोर्स काफ़ी खुश हुए थे जब उसके बाद मैं अपने दादा-दादी को भी और अपने नाना-नानी को भी खबर में सुनाया, तो वो लोग भी काफ़ी खुश हुए थे।
Tell us about your schooling.
Done my higher secondary and higher secondary from Andrews High School. That is actually a 10-minute walking from my home. And that is actually an English medium government school that is only of its kind in the whole of Kolkata, because normally in Kolkata there are English medium, they are not English medium government school, they are Bengali medium government school. So I was lucky that in front of my school, in front of my home, I got a school which is first of all English medium and at the same time government. um, and the school culture was also very nice, and in my school there are also many teachers who have helped me a lot.
Tell us about your college.
Jadavpur University, basically, if anybody goes there, he actually used to know about, he actually used to learn a lot of things. Apart from the study, there are several clubs, such as photography club, mountaineering club. So if anyone wish to come in my college, if anyone, someone like class 10th, 11th, 12th person is watching this video, then I think that, and if they want to come to the other university, then the other university actually give them a very good platform to grow, not just academically, but in every aspect. Whether it is, I say several clubs are there, and the campus is also very nice. Hostel facilities are also very nice, and the fees are very very less. This is the thing I want to say. So if anyone economically background, so my college provide a very good platform for them.
What message you want to leave for your juniors?
If they want to crack examination, then I think that dedication and hard work is the only thing through which they can crack the examination.
Tell us about your ESC journey.
Yeah, my journey for ESC actually starts from the second year. Um, and from the second year, I actually seriously prepare for the examinations. So I used to basically know about the all of the what are the syllabus of the examinations. There are various technical stuffs also, at the same time non-technical stuffs also. सो मैंने जितने भी हो सकती थी टेक्निकल के लिए बुक्स मैंने रेफर, मैंने क्योंकि नहीं पढ़ा तो बुक होती है वो वाली कहीं मुझे मिल सकती थी, एंड एट द सेम टाइम नॉन टेक के लिए मैंने जस्ट थोड़ी बहुत गूगल का सहारा लिया था, बुक्स का सहारा लिया था जो कि मतलब मार्केट में अवेलेबल है उस सब्जेक्ट को रिलेटेड। एंड आई थिंक दैट दिस इज एंड और यही मैंने जस्ट कंटिन्यू मैंने किया, जस्ट अपने पढ़ता गया और रिवीजन करते गया जस्ट up to the engineering services interview.
You have been an excellent student here at IES Master. We thank you so much for giving us time and for sharing your experience. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.